Greetings and good evening, Internet. Welcome back to Raft. We've got some tool crafting to do and hopefully some exploring on snowy islands. As soon as it loads, there we go. I like Soap's raft design. It's got all the basics. And the little fish there. That's very cute. Go ahead and load up. Since it's clearly being just a little bit sluggish today. So maybe it got all that out at the beginning. Watch as it continuously proves me wrong. Interesting. It didn't keep the music running the same way. All right, well let's chill out a bit before we do anything too drastic. After all, we are still a bit before time. That windmill. Now I wonder if this scarecrow also prevents seagulls from landing on the nest. I'm going to move it a little farther away. Maybe they'll come back. I see you, Bruce. Doing your thing. More biofuel than I have space for. I could put it in here. There we go. Loads more trash cubes. Now let's see. I think we had just finished exploring this island. Yes, I remember killing the bird here. And we would have done some fishing. We've got a lot of trade tokens, so I don't feel like trading for more of those. If we made some catfish deluxe, that makes you run faster. That's not a terrible idea. And maybe grabbing a little more turmeric before we go is also not a bad idea. The catfish deluxe takes chili. So yeah, let's buy just a little bit before we go. Axe is almost out. One and two. And we're gonna want some more trade tokens, so let's save bait for later. I kind of like our strategy of fishing at the island, so we don't have to find space for all that stuff in the interim. All right. That looks almost out, but not quite. Let's have some steak with jam. And let's just drift for a little bit. Kind of let RNG take the wheel for a little while. And then we can find ourselves a big island in a little bit. Ah, that battery needs replacing. Ah, there's the bird. There's a little island. Let's go towards it. Sea is very choppy right now. All right, let's pick this up. Where am I putting batteries? No. Yes, there's another spent battery. Oh, and there's more biofuel. Okay, so if I put 2 spent batteries here, this is empty. That's empty. So if I put one here and one here, let's see how they do. What's the relative speed? We've only got one in each machine. Almost daytime again. We got honey. That is very important for our healing salves, which I have this feeling I'm going to want a lot of. There's a chest up there. Let's drop anchor here. Maybe we can get a little more distance for diving. Okay, this one has yellow lights on the battery. Here, still orange. All right. I don't really need to be generating tons of biofuel right now. We are still picking it up. I've got no space to put poison puffer heads. Let's make some more shark dinners. Shark dinner 2. And algae. Did we ever get... No, I still haven't gotten the recipe for the silver smoothie. Alright, well, we will want red beet shots. In fact, I may want more beets. Consider this coconut. Alright, let's make another axe first, because I'm going to need one of those. This. Don't need these. That can go there. That can go there. Okay, this battery is done charging, and the one up here, not done yet. So even if you only put one battery in each one, the windmill is slower, but it's free. I did not have an extra machete around, so let's make another one of those too. Don't have a whole lot of extra metal ingots right now. So let's get some running. Hup. We might have some distance on the shark, not a whole lot. Maybe on this far side. Oh, yeah, away that way would be all right. You know, I don't think I really need to chop those trees. Sure, we'll just dig it right out of the side. It's fine. Many useful things. Recipe for a simple smoothie. We already know that one. Okay, but let's go diving way off of this side. I think we'll be relatively safe from the shark over here, and if not, well, we'll just come home. Tunnel. Wiggle goigle. More metal. Now we got copper. Need more clay. We always need more of that. Not seeing it. Big reef. We got metal. We got copper. Any more clay? I'm not seeing it so much. Was I just here? Maybe I was. We're gonna be back in shark range before long. Yep, there he is. Okay, simple smoothie, don't need that. Giant clam can go in there. And we've got more metal, which is precisely what I wanted. We've got one more hinge than we need. But let's hang on to that because I'm about to make tons of tools. Up we go. More honeycomb. I don't have my clay anymore. I'm gonna pick up some of this. How much more healing salve can I make? Not a whole lot. That honey is the big limiting reagent. But let's get closer to where we're going. Temperance is 3059. Okay, so we would have just left that big island. Let's go to that one that's kind of right in front of us. Sometimes the egg doesn't want to pick up when you are not quite on top of it properly. Bye, island. All right, let's get ourselves making some tools. Some tools and some weapons. We can... I'm going to take these. Oop. Actually, before I put that there, there. No, let's move it over just a little bit, center it just a little better. There. Now, this can be where I put some extra weapons. So for weapons, let's make sure we've got a couple of bows. And I've got one spare machete, let's make another. I guess spare tools can go here too. Yeah. Got our shark dinner. Got our mushroom. Got our silver algae. Far too much of it, frankly. Happy to use up all this shark meat now that I finally have the recipe for it. There. Ah, we need a new battery. And battery power's free up here. That can go in there. Still gonna hang on to the hinge for just a little longer. Well, frankly, probably a lot of those things can also go in. Arm needs a bit of a stretch here. Here, you got another red beet shot. Let's check our course. We're drifting a little bit. In fact, to guard against things running out, I may as well keep things charged. So let's see. The spears, I'm not using a whole lot of anymore. Same with the paddles. Red beet shot. I'm gonna need more beets in a bit. That is Easily remedied, actually. My machete! Well, it's a good thing I made another one. Oh, little island. We could always try keeping more chickens. There she blows! Okay, but I need beets. Ah, and in particular, got my flowers going. So I'm perfectly happy to have fewer beets as a result. Flowers are, frankly, more important to be gathering at high volume. What else? I do want to keep my axe with me because it's almost out. Okay, we're replenishing our metal pretty well. What did we get? Pretty standard stuff. Okay. So let's see. Let's swing. Oh, we gotta go around the island the other way. In fact, we're running aground slightly here. Alright, we should see a big island up ahead pretty soon. Don't know what kind it's going to be. Probably not going to be snowy though, because we're not. The atmospheric effects are not right for that. Should be something though. Let's speed it up just a little bit. Oh! Well, maybe it is. Or at the very least, it's got non-tropical trees on it. Yep, this is a snow island. And it looks like a big one. Wow, it really looms out of the fog, doesn't it? I see a bear over there to the left. Let's get right up close to it. Cut the engine and drop anchor. Did I leave the radar on? No, I did not. Okay, so while we're sitting here, let me finish making some more tools. Let's just kind of make sure we've got a little of everything useful. I already made extra machetes. Weapons were in a pretty good situation. We've got a spare axe, which we won't need on this island. Fishing rods we can make on the fly. I want to make binoculars, actually. Mostly the hooks and shovels are the important thing. We've got those. So I think we're actually doing pretty okay, but I do want to make binoculars. Let's try those out on this very big island. I'm kind of hampering myself slightly by carrying more than I need to. Got these extra shovels. Won't need the axe here, nor the net. Probably not the zip line either, but you know what? Doesn't hurt. More rope. The rest of the palm fronds can go in the crusher. That battery is out. So let's replace that. We'll just throw all this in. Okay. We've got water. We've got bring a shark dinner with us. And a stack of watermelon. I'm going to drop off the battery. All right, let's take an extra bow with us. We're going to want that, I think. Oh, more ingots. Up. Okay, so I can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. Oh, and before I do anything else, the raft is to the west. As we found before, that is a good thing to keep track of on these snowy islands because they're just so big. And with so few distinctive features, it can be difficult to tell. Come on, bear. What? Okay. That's one bear down. Don't suppose I get any of my other arrows back. Oh well. And actually, this island's not so big. It's got a couple of supply caches. Shears. Scrap. Coconuts. Biofuel. That's why I can afford to use all my honey on healing salves. Okay. Ah, there's another bear over there. I kind of feel like in some ways the bears are easier to deal with on the snowy islands because you have a lot more unbroken line of sight to things. There's a little less chance that a bear will be hiding just on the other side of a hill or Something like that. More biofuel. It's honestly kind of nuts. There we go. All right, got some titanium. We have seen that a bear can ambush us near the shop. Yeah, look at that. Whew. Okay, well, there's the shop. It'll have the same things as anywhere. I neglected to bring my money anyway. Oh, there's another treasure around here somewhere. Another safe. More stuff. Vine goo, always useful. Metal ingot, more biofuel. Just ridiculous amounts. Okay, the raft will be back this way. There it is. You can just see it in the distance. Pretty serious slippy slidey ice world they got going on here. Very easy to get turned around on the snow island. I guess you can also tell what direction things are by where the sun and moon rise and set. Oh, there's another bear. Let's keep our distance. We don't need to deal with a whole nother one. Good stuff. More trash cubes. Maybe we'll cache them in at the next place. So that was technically a big island, but it wasn't a really big island. So let's keep searching. And I've got so many metal ingots, I can't carry them all. I probably don't need quite this many planks. Swing all the way around this way. And I'll go harvest that honey since it's in tight supply. And let's figure out where we're going next. Okay, if we go mostly forward, we can get to that island. The wind will blow us over a little bit. We'll also be very close to Temperance itself if we do that. Let's see, leather can go away. We've got more shears, we keep picking them up. That's another thing we could make, actually, is more armor. Just make tons more of everything. Excellent. Those go in there. More shark dinner. We've got gobs and gobs of it. Just joined. You hear me, but nothing else. You don't hear the game? Oh, yes. Game audio is not running. Let's see. It's game audio. There it is. That better? Okay. there wouldn't be any sound effects while the game is paused. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, we've got... Yeah, there's no sound effects while the game is paused. Generally. There might be some. Maybe stuff that's continuous like this? Yeah, okay. It comes to a stop. Shark. Oh wow, my hook is almost out. Let's just grab something. There's the hook. The sharks and the algae and the mush. Galadriel was preparing dinner and had various prepped ingredients placed conveniently on squares of paper towels, and it looked like the table and the cooking pot. Very cool. It is a nice system for getting everything on there. Okay, we are almost to the next place. Well, almost to the big island, which is not a story island. I'm gonna throw these hinges in the bin. And this rock. Actually, no, we'll keep those on us just for repairs. What are we low on? Could always make more vine goo. More metal, more copper. Now that I've got everything organized, we're really not low on anything per se. Except maybe healing salve. You know, things that are really useful for the dangerous unknown. Okay, that gives us a red beet shot's worth of beets. That's the last of the turmeric. Okay, this looks like another snow island. Oh, and I did confirm that the windmill does charge batteries slower than the biofuel charger, even if there's only one battery in each. But that still seems pretty reasonable, considering that the windmill is free. watered by my own potted plant. Okay, let's... This is maybe a bigger one? Let's gather up some junk just so we can have a lot to throw in the trash compactor. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Looks standard-ish. We'll see. Let's get into position, then I can worry about the trash compactor. Okay. Stone goes in there. Honestly, all this scrap can go in. I honestly don't mind throwing a bunch of plastic in at this point. Could even throw planks in at this point. At least a few. Okay, I should have all of those things that I need. Let's take the currency with us this time. Shark will probably give us a little trouble. Alright, we got a bear over there. Oh. Crate just sitting there. And another coconut chicken recipe. No thank you. And the raft is... to the east. Okay. It'll be a little slippery for a bit here. Got a polar bear head from that one. safe. Did I drop anchor? I sure think so. Raft didn't seem to be sliding away earlier. Oh, there it is. It's not moving. More biofuel. You know, it would be an interesting challenge to see if you could get by on just biofuel that you scavenged. If you were thorough with places like Caravan Island, I bet you could do it. So you might want to set the limitation that you can't go back to Caravan Island. I need more trade coins and more trash cubes for the canteen blueprint. I would really like that, so I'm gonna get a few blueprints, really. I'm gonna get one set of bait. We can go fishing later. A tropical store on a frozen island. Yeah, those look just a little out of place. It would have been nice to have a snow variant of those. Kind of a minor quibble, though. It kind of gives the sense that you know, the shops definitely give you the feeling that yes, there are other people in the world, and someone came by and set up this shop on this island. And so you kind of get the sense that, well, whoever's leaving these has this particular style, and they're gonna stick to it, even in the snow. Bear? No bear. Silver smoothie and watermelons. Well, I might get rid of. I could eat these potatoes. That's what I can do. I can eat the watermelons. And then I can offload this junk and come back later. Actually, offload the junk, then go fishing, then come back. Or perhaps Earth's mass distribution changed enough with the melted water that these islands were once tropical but are now located in an Arctic climate? Well, maybe. The game's extremely vague about distance in this game. I guess that was redundant, but it's clearly very hand-wavy. Shoot! Oh my goodness. Fine, we'll leave you there for a minute. Just put all this junk away. working a little on everything. Now we'll loot the shark. We can go back in there. I'll take this. Don't even care where the shark head goes at this point. There you go. And let's do some fishing. Lunar fish. I should only have the 4 things to catch at this point. Lionfish. Another lionfish. I like the lobsters. Nice to get another one of those. Another lunar fish. Actually, I'm going to refill on water before I go. Now, I haven't been able to make a careful study of just how fast the polar bears respawn. Ice is tricky to jump on. In particular, I am not certain if they respawn, and if so, how quickly. Rock? Oh, that was where I was digging before. Alright, Blueprint Canteen can be learned in the research table. Thank you. You can now research Empty Canteen. Very nice. Oh, lobster. Rock? Well, I like that it looks like an actual rare opal colored lobster. Oh, let's actually look at the blueprint. Empty canteen can be filled with lots of water. Well, that makes all the sense in the world. Okay, we got plastic. We got more shears. That is more shears than anyone needs. I have shears for days. This thing. Metal arrow, that's useful. Rope, plank. Plastic. Another watermelon. Scrap. All perfectly reasonable looking loot. Anything up here? Nope. Okay, I think... Oh, there's a dig spot. A frozen watermelon, yeah, seriously. Alright, let's head back to the raft. And let's see if we can get one more big but not story island in before it's time to go. Look at that, that's a proper bigger below the surface iceberg. Nice to see there are still a few of those left, despite most of Earth being covered with water. You wouldn't quite expect it at this point. But here we are. Let's go ahead and make a couple more of these. Too much titanium. Well, I'll probably need some for the canteen, to be perfectly honest. Empty canteen. Really, no titanium. But leather. Huh. Very well. For water only. Alright, well let's see how many servings it holds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Well, let's drink the rest of what's in the small bottle, and this can turn into crafting materials at some point. Whatever, shark. We've got so much more interesting stuff going on than you. Out of batteries. Got a bit too much titanium. Guess I'll stick it in here for now. Oh, we have bonked against the ice. Pulled a real Titanic there. Alright, let's head to this island over here. Alright, no more turmeric. Could get some catfish and cook some of that up. And actually, we do not need to run the engines. Since we are going pretty well in line with the wind. Got eggs. Let's make some more healing salve with all that stuff. We've got lots of it now, which may prove extremely useful whenever we get to temperance. Meanwhile, more cooking. One thing I always liked about the shark dinner is you always get 2 helpings worth every time you kill a shark. It just works out to nice even numbers. Alright, we'll just start throwing a bunch more things in. So I could also take advantage of the quiet time to expand the raft a bit. I'd kind of like to give these guys a full 3x3 to live on. So let's see what I can do to that end. That is not what I wanted. I wanted it turned around a bit. There's a tropical small island. Okay, I need to build out pillars, and for that I need nails. Need more planks. Luckily, I've got tons of planks. Not sure what that accomplished, but let's take a look at our handiwork from up top. Okay, so we could expand the animal area out this way. We could also... Okay, yes. So, I'm going to... shuffle those things around. I'm gonna check our course. Yep, we're still going the right way. Okay, let's expand this out a bit. We get a horizontal pillar. Runs out here. And some more planks. Okay, now this deck is as wide as the bottom deck, which is not quite ideal. Makes it hard to jump off for the shark. So let's expand this too, if we can. Oh! Ship ahoy! Whee! Don't need a simple smoothie recipe. No more than we needed it last time. Should probably armor this section. And the shark's gonna be back. Okay, the raft is a little asymmetrical at this point, but that's alright. How's our foundation count doing? Alright, not quite at 200. I am kind of doing better than our first playthrough, though. I feel like it was kind of more of the whole just big rectangle before, and I overflowed the engine capacity more. Alright, that is another snow island. Sure, we're using these shears, my goodness. Now over here, we can have a nice way down. And that might be nice when I move some things over. Focus on getting up to where we need to be. Don't need the blueprint anymore. Don't need the bottle anymore. Clearly I need a new helmet. And up we go. I'm going to need to approach this from the other side, I think. What I'm really looking for is an island big enough that it's got 2 of these light-up towers on it. Thus far today, we've only seen islands that have 1. What would that mean? Well, it means the island's bigger. Big enough to have interesting stuff that I saw yesterday. I see the honey is ready up there, so I'm going to go get that. And 3. Still got this fishing pole on me. Will not need the axe. And we can get rid of some of this stuff. Go ahead and take these with us. See what I want to buy once we're there. 27 arrows? Yeah, that's a good amount. Don't slide back into the water. That would be bad. Okay, the raft is northeast. Probably up there. More hinges. There's a bear. Loads of bolts. Okay, not gonna bother with that bear. Unless I have to. Oh, new scrap hook. Another bear down there. Let's see if there's one at the top of the hill. Return of the Frozen Tropical Shop. Yep, there's a bear. Sitting in a pretty predictable spawn point, too. All this stuff. Thank you for your plastic donation to help with my Raft foundations. Oh wow, loads of food. Vegetable soup, leftovers. This meal did not turn out very well. Stuff's hilarious. Fish bones in it. Satisfies tiny amounts of hunger. And I like that it's called leftovers. You know, sometimes a game like this, if you make something that's not a real recipe, it'll say, oh, this is a, like in Spiritfarer, it's a failed experiment or something. It's like, no, it's just leftovers. Nothing failed or bad. Just not quite what you wanted. Stone arrow? No. Recipe for red melon? Nope. Have that already. Let's see. I can also eat this watermelon. Another frozen watermelon. And that gives me some room to maybe buy something. We have blueprints for a detail plank. Blueprints for advanced crop plots. Let's buy... You know what? Considering we're just about to go into all this unknown territory, I'm gonna get a couple more turmerics. And I'm gonna throw out this one nail and get some fish bait. So we can go fishing later. I'm not gonna hang around here and do it though. Amazon style packaging for that one nail. Yep. Oh, hey, look at this. It's another tiki piece. I bet it looks just like the others. How'd that get buried on a snow island? Who's leaving that here? Maybe whoever made the shop is just feeling crazy homesick. A rock cassette. Yes, please. That was worth a trip. Oop. Okay. Anchor's away. We are drifting out to sea, which is good. These things can go away. Trade coin goes in there. Yeah. Not gonna throw out the glass. We'll put these bolts and hinges in. Look at all these hinges I picked up. It's just a ridiculous number. You know what else I've got a ridiculous number of? Watermelons. That is just altogether too many watermelons. I should probably just quench my thirst with these for a while. But step one, let's pick up these eggs. Those are quite valuable. On that note, yes, check for honey. We've got some. Is Tiki friend the same as the others? Yeah, he looks pretty much the same. And we've got a rock cassette. Any good recipes for watermelon? Possibly. It's pretty good, actually. Let's just drift for a little bit. Until some new things start to appear. You know, this would be the perfect time to bust out with that mashup of Stairway to Heaven with the lyrics of Gilligan's Island. I feel like that just perfectly sums up our situation here. So let's see, watermelon. Well, we could make the red melon juice. That's kind of the only use for it, though. It's probably a pretty good recipe because it uses strawberries and red berries, which are both kind of valuable. So let's give it a try. And we'll need a red berry, a strawberry, and a coconut. And I'll need to empty out the last thing I had. Take only the blue recipes. What's over there? Small island. Alright, well, if I've got nothing better to do, I should probably make more metal ingots, because with more metal ingots, I'd be able to reinforce more of Raft, which has got to be a good thing. Let's see where we can go. Maybe that island off to starboard? And kind of try for another cassette here, maybe. Let's expand your guys' fence. Need more planks. Let's hope it's not a Guardians of the Galaxy cassette. You know, I have not seen most of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Few of them. But I have not really been following that franchise. I'm gonna need to make sure I get more coconuts while I'm here, because I have kind of been using a lot of them. You felt obligated to see it since that ride was new to Disneyland at the time? Ah. So, the marketing machine is effective then. As is my treasure hunting sense. It's another one. Oh, this one's different. This is a mango tree. I do not specifically need mangoes. I do specifically need coconuts. Not many of them on this island. Okay, off we go. Picked up a silver smoothie at some point. And... I've put it too far back. Same problem as before. I didn't think it looked good too far forward. So let's pick up this one. And this one. Really, you still don't like it on top of there. Maybe it's colliding with the lights. Let's put you two adjacent to each other instead. He looks like he's wearing like sunglasses and a fancy collar. Alright, they can hang out. But since we're here, maybe I can get a coconut from our very own tree? No, not today. Well, let's accelerate. We'll see if this is what we're looking for. Because it would be cool to find another really big island, but we don't have to necessarily. I've got some dirt somewhere. Maybe it was in here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Egg. Egg. Alright, this battery needs replacement. And actually, we need to move this. Conveniently hid the horizontal supports. Well, oh, I hear a whale. The grass plots are very nice about knitting themselves together nicely. Rotate. Wait till animals get out of the way. Move, please. There. Yeah, the grass patches. They look a lot nicer. Because we have to move this over so it'll get the whole set of 9. And I need to move the pipes so that they connect again. So, 1, 2, 3, and we'll just put it up. Oh, does it not want to go through there? There. So, there we go. And, ooh, this might be a big one. But it looks like, yeah, we have sailed all the way out of the snowy biome. So this is not where we need to be. So I think what I will do is go ahead and leave us here. And we've got plenty of supplies. I think we can come back in a good position on Sunday and continue the story. Might check this place for mushrooms, but let's be done for now. I will take us to the stream over screen and see who else is up late at night. Is there anyone else playing Raft? Plenty of people I'm not familiar with. Alright, well, let's say hello to Kismet. No idea who this is, but they're playing Raft and hopefully having a great time. So I will see you all on Sunday for Temperance. As always, thank you for joining me.